And we're underway as the first pitch is upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. Logan Cole is the batter. Nielsen's next toss is upstairs, 2 balls, no strikes, just underway. Riley Nielsen out of Tucson, Sabino High School. She's on the hill. And that next pitch is out of the zone, 3-0. Gorgeous day here in Payson, Arizona. 96 degrees at first pitch here, brought to you by PaysonRimCountry.com. And that pitch is upstairs and it gets away from the catcher. So indeed, the Suncats have their leadoff runner aboard. Jade Berry, the batter. Berry will graduate in the year 2023. So indeed, she is she'll be playing a lot of ball for a long time. And that is the first strike of the game. 0-1. Northern Arizona elite fast pitch softball. Great tournament. Plenty of teams, plenty of talent. As that off-speed pitch is ruled a strike. If you're just joining us, Logan Cole drew a walk on 4 pitches. Jade Berry, the second batter of the game. Next pitch is punched in the air to left field, and first out of the game is recorded. One gone, and this will bring up Blaze Behringer. Plenty of left-handers in this Suncats lineup, that's for sure. Next pitch comes in, but that is out of the zone. Hotshots settle in as Riley Nielsen looks in. She's ready to deliver. That's out of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hi.
And I'm joined by Kim. Also a pleasure to meet you, and we'll get to know one another over the course of not only this game, but a couple more. And that is lifted into left field. That drops in base hit. First and second for the Oro Valley Suncats.
Yeah, good pitch there by Riley. Came inside. She did a really good job of staying through that ball, fighting that thing off, and getting a little base hit out of that.
Carly Scoopin will be the next hitter as the Hotshots get themselves together. 2 quick base runners allowed by Nielsen. Carly Scoopin, the hitter, she's committed to U of A. And that is fouled off, 0-1. So, Kim, glad you're here. You've got a lot of softball experience, my guess is.
Yeah, I've been around the block quite a long time. Yeah, played Southern California, Orange County Batbusters.
Okay.
Was really fortunate to play for Gary Hanning back in the day. Went on to play junior college first, and then went on to University of New Mexico.
The Lobos.
Yes,
okay.
the Lobos. Did you go to those basketball games at the pit?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-2 to Scoopin. That's upstairs 1-2. Carly Scoopin has had an outstanding high school career. As we mentioned, she's headed off to become a Wildcat. 1-2, and that is hit foul. That's going to be out of the reach of everybody.
Yeah, Carly is a incredible all-around player. I was fortunate to coach her when she was younger down in Tucson.
Okay.
And I was always just in awe of her. She's a great kid. You know, she can run, she can hit, she's dang good center fielder, pitch, great family. So nice to see her moving on in her career. She really deserves it. I wouldn't want to pitch to her.
1-2, and that is just off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And I tell you, this is just high caliber competition. I mean, essentially, these are all high school all-stars. Here's the 2-2, and that's in the dirt. It's blocked by Listordo, and the count will run full. This is actually game 5 on this field. 5 of 8. There's a field just to our right, and that's been in action all day long. Payoff pitch just outside, and the bases are full of Suncats. Cole moves over to third, Behringer to second, Scoopin takes first, and Breezy Hayward will be the first right-handed batter of the game. We've seen Breezy Hayward in high school as well. She's committed to Loyola Marymount. Great setting here as well. Much cooler than the Valley, that's for sure.
Rather be here than in 116 today.
Absolutely. Very windy. We'll see the ball play tricks on us as that slapped foul, 0-1. The Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament. It's brought to you by Floodstream. We'll talk more and more in depth about this fantastic tournament. A lot of people are out here. And why wouldn't they be? As you mentioned, Kim, some great weather. Nothing short of terrific talent.
Yeah, it's so good to see these kids out here and have the opportunity to play, you know, just right now with everything going on, you know, they need it. They need to do what they love. They need to feel alive. They need to get that energy out. You know, they need to be social. So I'm just so thankful that they're getting this opportunity to be here.
1-1, and that is inside 2-1. It's been tough on Nielsen finding the strike zone. Unfortunately, she has fallen behind pretty much all of the hitters. And as you know, you want to be in control if you're a pitcher, that's for sure. You want to consistently get the batters in the hole, not the other way around.
Yeah, this is where that endurance and strength comes into play, because she's been playing all day, pitching, hitting, you know, running the bases. She started third base last game, so you know, she's had a long day, which if you're in crazy good shape and for the endurance, not just being strong, but as a pitcher, if you're going to do it all.
2-2 is a bouncer over the head of the pitcher. She's going to come back and throw home, and they will get the lead runner, and that's a big out for the Hotshots.
I love watching balls come back up the middle to Riley, because she is a phenomenal fielding pitcher. I watched her last game just make awesome plays, and she's just a great fielder. So that just shows her athleticism, you know, that she's not just a pitcher, but she's really versatile and athletic.
Helping her own cause, cutting down that run.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt. But I don't think that's what you're really thinking about. You know, if you're a gamer, it's just in that moment, like, get the out.
That's right.
Yeah. But she's just ready. Like, she's really ready for those comebackers, and ready to be a fielder, ready to be a third baseman off the mound.
Emma Almodoba, the hitter. Another lefty in this Suncats lineup. And that is a strike, 0-1. And what positions did you play back in the day?
I played primarily shortstop, third, and catcher.
Okay.
And then I played a little bit of outfield.
0-1, fouled off, 0-2.
And then when I played professional baseball. And when I played baseball, I became an outfielder, full-time outfielder, and at first. I hated it. I was so used to being behind the dish and being at third base and being in the action.
Sure.
But it gave me the opportunity to really focus, on my hitting and keeping my temperament where it needed to be.
Okay.
So it was really a good thing for my hitting, to be honest, because I'm a very fiery player. So, that just fed that being in the infield.
1-2. And that is lined into the glove of the third baseman
out of
for
that.
the final out of the inning.
Nice
no runs,
hit.
1 hit, no errors, and there were 3 men left on base. We'll move to the last half of the first. Scoreless here in Payson. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament brought to you by Floodstream. Home half of the first inning here in Payson. The Arizona Hotshots getting their first look at Alyssa Aguilar. Lefties galore in this game. First pitch, 1-0. Sarah Van Wickler is the batter. Wickler, as you could see, she is a 2022 graduate. Well, she's not a graduate yet, but that is her year. And that's ruled out of the zone, 2-0.
Love how the defense is talking to each other, letting each other know where we're going here, staying engaged.
She runs up on that, but that is ruled out of the zone. 3 balls and no strikes.
Lots of chatter, lots of movement, moving their feet constantly, staying on ready. Love that.
Ball 4, and Aguilar. Same scenario as Nielsen in the first inning, walking the leadoff hitter. Little conference on the mound, or the circle technically. And there we get just a gorgeous look at this whole park. It is terrific. And that's a ball, 1-0. Adriana Cora is the hitter.
You can see it already in the first inning, just great team unity and chemistry out here. I just love to see that. It just brings a calm and an ease, and you can really play with more confidence and not let things get to you when you're feeling your teammates behind you like that. Really, really important.
Terrific pitch. Here we go from Aguilar, and that is low. The Suncats threatened in their half of the first. No one scored. They left the bases loaded. Hotshots' first trip to the plate, and again, that is out of the zone. And as you said, Kim, just in a tournament like this, a lot of stamina, a lot of endurance is needed because you're playing all day.
Yeah, and that's really, especially for a pitcher, these girls are playing their utility. Today I've seen a lot of utility players, they're pitching, they're playing third, they're hitting in the lineup, they're running the bases. So you have to have a lot of strength and stamina to do that, and there's not a lot of pitchers that work hard enough, I think, to be able to do that well. You know, I can remember dating myself, but Nancy Evans, you know, did that really well at U of A. You know, shortstop, pitcher, very strong, athletic, and, you know, had that stamina to do it all.
Sacks are full, and she punches that into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, nice poke right there.
First two batters aboard for the Hotshots. And this will bring up Amaya Bootstead. And we will have a trip to the circle. Suncats just trying to get themselves together. What does the manager say in this situation? What's going on the hill?
Well, I mean, I think he's probably primarily going to speak with his pitcher, but, you know, it's not looks as he's looking around. He's kind of talking to all of them. So, you know, it could be, depends on the temperament of the coach. You know, like, you could be going in to just give a little encouragement. Hey, let's settle down. You know, we're all right. You know, or you can go out there just to kick them in the butt a little bit. You know, and say, you know, what are we doing here? Let's go. Let's work ahead in the count. You know, let's get out. Let's do what we do best. You know, there's different approaches, and I think that's a good coach, is reading where your players are at mentally and how to approach that.
First pitch is low, 1 ball and no strikes.
I mean, these kids out here, the demeanor that I'm seeing, you know, these are all great, mentally tough athletes, and you know, just like I said, moving their feet, they're talking to each other. You know, they're in it all the time, never lapsing. And in this game in softball, it's so fast. You know, you have to stay engaged completely.
It definitely is a fast-paced game. 1-1, 2-1.
But a good team like this also brings their opponent up to another level that helps them get better and play better as well.
2-1, that's
Nice.
ripped into right field. Cole has it all the way. She'll make the grab. And moving from second to third, and now taking second as the trail runner, Van Wickler and Cora moving up.
Yeah, that was a great piece of hitting. She just hit it right at her. Took that low outside pitch and drove it over there. Bounce those runners. See if Benson can do some damage here and get him on the board.
Jolie Benson. She's got a couple more years left at the high school level. She'll be a 2022 graduate. First pitch is a ball, 1-0.
That's a really good pitch right there. He's just not giving her that low zone, which you got to make an adjustment. You know, it is what it is.
And that is a strike, 1-1.
That looks the same height to me.
Yes, indeed.
But, you know, some blues see it better on one side than on the other, you know, so learn to work and live with it.
Mm-hmm. And that's popped up. Who will get it? That will be the first baseman, Carly Scoopin. 2 gone. And this will bring up the pitcher, Riley Nielsen.
Yeah, she's got handcuffed a little bit there.
And we've seen both pitchers struggle early on, allowing their lead base runners to get on, but we'll see if this can be worked out, much like Nielsen got out of the first, as she is ahead of the batter, 0-1. And that's off the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Not much.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, I'm not watching the monitor, but.
And that's it right back through the middle into center field. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes Cora, and she will score standing up. 2-run single for Riley Nielsen.
Big hit right there for Riley. Wow, that was awesome.
The Hotshots have the 2-0 lead.
Took a little bit off that pitch, and Riley just kept those hands back long enough, and then kept that top hand strong and stayed through it up the middle.
And we'll see the courtesy runner, and that's going to be Jolie Benson, who will hop out to first.
You cannot go wrong up the middle.
Indeed, the ball placed very well, as this will be Riley Flynn. Flynn looks at the first pitch for a strike.
Yeah, I really love this kid. I had the opportunity to coach her last summer at PGF, and she's a great all-around athlete, great pitcher.
Way out in front, 0-2, as it is a 2-0 lead for the Captains.
Yeah, a little fooled on that one.
Now you get a look at the circle and the setting and a little bit of everything. Some terrific camera work and production up here in Payson, courtesy of Floodstream. This is the Elite Summer Fast Pitch Series. 0-2, she stays alive.
Yeah, that was a little indecisive for Riley because she really attacks the zone. So I think that changeup kind of. So let's see what she does. Come back hard.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is complete. But not before the Hotshots push across a couple of runs. We played one full. 2-0 Hotshots for the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. Angelina Kamen will start things off here in the visiting second. And that is a foul ball, 0-1.
Again, Angelina, great player, has a great family, great all-around athlete. Love this kid. Little on the quiet side, but a gamer.
And that's what you like to see, gamers. No,
yes,
it's a terrific term.
Absolutely.
That pitch is hit out to the shortstop, and the throw on the first is in time. One away.
Yeah, I just missed that. Hit that ball hard right at her.
This brings up Jaden Espinosa. Espinosa headed off to Embry-Riddle University. First pitch is a ball, 1-0.
A lot of kids out here today committed.
Yes, it's great to see, and that shows the caliber of the tournament.
Yeah.
Took something off of that, and that finds the zone.
Yeah, I like to see Riley throw that pitch just a little bit more. Keep those hitters off balance. Just don't leave that ball up.
1-1 is called a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two, fouled off. You have seen a lot of softball even recently. You stay on top of a lot of the players. I mean, you definitely know your stuff.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I just know some of these kiddos. So I've spent time in the Valley coaching and giving lessons and training. So I was fortunate to coach Angelina as well. She was a Tucson kid, but her dad would send her. I know her dad very well.
1-2 hit in the air, right field, and that is the second out of the inning.
So he would send her up to play for me, and I always loved having her, and just think it was refreshing to her too to hear somebody else in her ear hole instead of her dad.
No, it's true. No,
I love her dad. He's a great coach, but that dynamic is tough for kids, you know.
Kayla Keith looks at the first pitch for a strike, 0-1.
Just have to be really mature for that dynamic to work. My kid's 21. She's just now maybe listening to me a little.
And that's above the plate. And as the announcer would say, and back in the day, just a bit outside. Knocks down the sign. Certainly don't want the sponsor sign knocked over.
No, but you gotta get the euchre
yes
accent going if you're gonna say it. Come on now.
Now, where did your kid play?
She's a golfer.
Oh wow, okay.
And she's at GCU. She's going into her second season, so yeah, she loves it there.
What high school did she go to?
Arcadia.
Okay, good stuff. The Titans.
Yes,
okay.
The Titans. She played golf and basketball one year, and she actually played on the boys' baseball team.
Oh wow, good
Yeah.
stuff. Very good stuff.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
2-1. Gets the knees, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
But going back to that coaching scenario, I'm glad she chose something I knew nothing about.
Okay.
You know, in the beginning. So now I can help her, but
2-2, bouncing ball out to the shortstop, and that will be an E6. It was very simply, couldn't get a solid throw off.
yeah, I'd like to see her attack that ball just a little bit more. I mean, but still, you know, that first baseman, that's her job too, to pick that ball. Not that ball's okay to be in the dirt, but you know, my job as a first baseman is to pick everything.
Maddie Judge will be the batter. That's upstairs, and they're going to try to pick the runner off, but to no avail.
Yeah, and I think she's just reminding her, you know, hey, I'm here, I'm going to throw, you know. Keep them honest.
1-0, takes a run up there, but looks at the pitch, 1-1. Olivia Listordo, an outstanding catcher. She plays her high school softball for the Hamilton Huskies. 1-1, bouncing ball, and that is fielded by Riley. Throws on the first, and the inning is complete. 1-3 put out after an inning and a half. 2-0. The home team, the Arizona Hotshots, have the lead on the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. Skylar Williams will be the first batter here in the home half of the second inning. And we'll have a quick timeout while the umpires get themselves in position.
Yeah, I think they just had one pitch and a throw down there ready to go.
Fouled off. Solid backdrop for everybody. As you see the tall trees, can't say we're far away from the valley, but we're about 90 minutes away from the valley. Temperature's definitely cooler. 0-1, cut on a miss, nothing in 2. And you know what, Kim, that shade, us under a tent in the cloud cover, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's nice. But some of the viewers out of state are like, you think 96 is cool?
2 strikes on the hitter. She looks at it, ball 1.
Yes, if you live in Phoenix, yes, it is.
Very, very true. Swing and a miss, strike
Nice.
3, and that is back-to-back Ks for Alyssa Aguilar.
I like that pitch. That was nice.
Yes, it was.
I'd like to see her throw that a little bit more.
Placed well, good speed.
Yes.
This will be Kaylin Parsons. Parsons takes the ball. 2-run single by Riley Nielsen. That's the difference in this game in the first inning. She's down there coaching first base, helping her team. And that's popped up, and that will be over our heads. 1-1.
One thing I feel like today too, just maybe it's the type of teams we're watching today, but I just feel like there's a nice ease about how they're playing. Like they're really enjoying it, you know. And I'm sure that's because of all that's happened and being cut short and just being grateful to be out here.
1-1. No, I totally agree with you, Kim. It's just a.
But it's really refreshing to watch. You know, it's like it's a confidence.
It's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it's like a confident joy that they're playing with, and that's always, like, for me as a coach, like what I want to cultivate, and then what I want to see from players. Because when you're a part of a team like that plays with that, and you have true unity and chemistry, there's nothing like it on the planet.
1-2, hit in the air center field. That's going to drop in front of Almendoba. 1-out single. And this will bring up the catcher, Olivia Listurdo. And we'll get the courtesy runner, Adriana Cora, is down at first base.
Yeah, so she really squared up on that one. I couldn't tell how good of a jump that. I mean, it was on the center fielder in a hurry, but even in that situation, I would like to see her go for it and slide catch and make an effort.
Go hard or don't go at all. No, I hear you. No,
not always,
right.
but you know, you don't have much. Like, it was biting down. Like, that's the beauty of slide catching as an outfielder, because if you miss it, that ball stays in front if you do it correctly. You know.
1 ball, 1 strike. Home half of inning number 2. That's a pitch outside, 2-1. Got to chat with Olivia a little bit earlier before the game, and like all the players, disappointed that their high school seasons were cut short, as that's hit very high in the air, but that's going to end up in the glove of the first baseman, Scoopin, for out number 2. Two gone for Haley Cuss.
Yeah, I just dropped her hands a little bit. Got underneath that. Want that top hand to remain strong. Top hand's got to stay above that ball until through contact. And then you can send it.
Batter looks at a strike, 0-1. Aguilar's pitch is fouled off, 0-2.
This Hotshot team, they've got to feel really good about getting the early lead on a team like this, of this caliber, you know. It's easy to walk in here and be intimidated a little bit, you know, which I'd love to see this come in with the fire, you know, like, we want to win, you know. I mean, obviously we always want to win, but when you play teams that have a really strong reputation and have some really incredible players on it that are, you know, going to schools you look forward to going to, you know, take that challenge and rise above it. And
0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is complete. That's 3 Ks for Alyssa Aguilar. She is having a solid game. We've played 2 full from Payson. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. It's a Floodstream call to the bullpen brought to you by Floodstream, live streaming of sports, conferences, and live events nationwide. Visit floodstream.com to learn more. And the new hurler is Riley Flynn, who fouls one essentially right at us, strike one. Flynn, as you told me during break, she goes to Xavier.
Yeah, she is a great all-around player. Plays center field, pitches, good hitter, great kid, great family.
Logan Call will take another strike, 0-2. She drew a walk first time up. She was the first batter of the game.
Yeah, I had the privilege of calling for Riley last summer when I coached her, and it was a lot of fun.
0-2 is hit down the line, foul. Count will stay at 2 strikes.
She hits her spots well. She's not afraid to come inside with that screwball. She's got a nice rise ball. And, you know, that changeup can be hit or miss, but she keeps it down in the dirt for the most time when she misses.
0-2 is fouled away from us. Count stays at 2 strikes.
And there's her curveball. Logan is a great leadoff hitter. She's a tough out.
Two strikes on the hitter, and it's in the dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And we get that good overview shot, essentially, of the whole field. We see where the players are positioned. Flynn's 1-2, and she continues to go the other way, and great effort by the left fielder, but that will stay foul.
Yeah, she's going to battle. Riley's got to work real hard to get this kid, get a fly ball or a ground ball out. But Riley's ahead right now, so.
And ahead is where you want to be.
That's right.
1-2. Swing, and that's hit past the third baseman, but foul.
Close. Whew.
She continues to go the other way on her.
Well, Logan stays inside the ball really well. That pitch was not outside. Logan just she stays on the inner half, and she inside outs that ball. So even if she's a little late, she's gonna make something happen. That's what I love about that type of swing. Even when your misses are gonna be like that, when she's just a little bit late, can still stay inside out the ball.
2-2 is lined
Nice.
into the glove of the third baseman, and that is the first out of the inning.
That was great hit by Logan, just went right at her.
Haley Cuss nearing the line drive. 1 gone, and this should be Jade Berry, and it is. Berry hits one through the left side of the infield, base hit, and she will take that big turn at first, but she'll stop there. So she's gone the other way both times, flat out to left first time up, and singles to left second time up.
Yeah, I'd like to see Riley get that inside pitch in on them just a little bit more. Maybe it won't be a strike, but then we can go back out, or we can come back with a rise ball. These are incredibly disciplined, great hitters, great swings. And there's that up pitch. There's that rise ball.
She'll hit one foul, 0-1. You can see there is some foul territory here, that's for sure. Oh, 1, that's hit to the shortstop. The toss to second will be the only play they get. So they get the force out.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It looked like the second baseman got caught up a little bit at the bag. But great job, get the lead runner. Be real careful with Carly here.
Carly scoop in, drew a walk first time up.
She's very disciplined, great eye, lots of power. And that's a great pitch to throw first pitch.
Absolutely. The Hotshots scored both their runs in the first inning. 2-run single off the bat of Riley Nielsen. Two great teams, as Kim mentioned, getting it going here in the first day of a big 2-day tournament. 8 games here on the west field, 8 games going on the east field, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. That pitch is up and away, 2-0.
I think that might have been a miss on Riley's part. Kind of looked like she didn't get the spin maybe on a curveball, I'm not sure.
May get a good look at scooping.
Yeah, you want to be cautious and careful, but you don't want to just put her on, you know. So we can't be too, I mean, I know Riley's not pitching scared, but we don't want to pitch so much around her that we put her on for give her first base.
3-0, ball 4. First and second for the Suncats. Behringer takes second, and this will be Breezy Hayward.
Yeah, on 2 outs, you know, I mean, Breezy's a great hitter too, so you know, it's like pick your poison, you know. Who do you want to throw to here?
Correct. Hayward got to play in the championship game a couple years ago, held on the campus of ASU. Big spot for her. She's got a couple runners on. Flynn to Hayward. It's a strike, 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Not expecting that one.
Next pitch does not find the plate, 1-1.
Yeah, there's that changeup down. Looks like we might have some communication issues between the catcher taking signals, I'm not sure.
1-1, and that's hit well to left field, and that is going to be played off of the wall. And let's see, that's going to be ruled a 2-base hit. Scoopin will have to go back to third, I believe. Yes, so that will be an RBI double. So it's a 2-1 contest. And as you said, Hayward can hit.
Yes, she can.
Almodoba will be the hitter. Behringer is in, Scoopin at third. Almodoba lined out to third base to end the first inning. And that's stroked into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Not played well by the center fielder at all. That will allow Hayward to come in, and the Suncats will take the 3-2 lead.
Yeah, I think she's just, that ball was smoked, and I think she was just came through that ball just a little too fast, you know, thinking about that, getting that runner at home, which I get that, but you as an outfielder, you still have to know what your tempo is to come through on that do or die to execute it. You know, you can't come through at a speed that you can't execute. Here's Lena.
Angelina came in, the open stance, as they say, and that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Three to two, the Suncats with the advantage now as we're into the top of the third.
Yeah, Lena's got some good power too. It's a really
She'll take that upstairs, and Listordo throws down the first.
Tough lineup, but it's good. I'd like to see Riley face these hitters and see what she can do. It's great opportunity. You gotta look at it as a great opportunity.
(3-2), and that hits the dirt, and that will get past Listordo. Taking second on the play is Almodoba. So the Suncats with a runner in scoring position again.
Yeah, that ball's got to be blocked. She's been behind the plate a lot today, but that ball's got to be blocked. She might be able to come up on that hitter just a little bit more and make that a little bit easier.
Flynn's offering. That is low.
I like to see my catchers as tight as they can get on those hitters, especially when my pitcher is missing down.
Kamen is ready. She'll take ball 4. And now there's 2 men on for Espinosa. Jaden Espinosa, 0 for 1 in this contest. Hotshots trying to get themselves together.
Need to get out of this right here, bear down and get out of this right here. You're starting to.
First pitch is hit in the air, shallow right center. That drops in, 1 run is in. And it's a 4-2 Suncats lead, and taking second will be Espinosa.
A little bit in, and she did a great job of muscling through that and finding a hole out there.
Kayla Keith will be the next hitter.
It's really tough because these hitters can hit for power, but they can also do that and muscle through those balls that they get on their hands a little bit. So, you know, navigating that as an outfielder, where to position myself, you know. But that's where that second baseman can even play a little bit deeper, you know. She's got good foot speed.
0-1, and that is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Four runs in this top of the frame, top of the 3rd inning. 2-0 deficit for the Suncats has turned into a 4-2 lead. 1-1, and that's hit in the air center field, and that is going to be run down by the second baseman for the final out of the inning. But not before Oro Valley would push across 4 runs as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. It's 4-2 Suncats on floodstream.com. Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball is brought to you by Mac Media. the largest Apple premier sales and service provider in the Southwest. First pitch is a ball 1-0. Proudly serving the Valley for 21 years, 2 locations to serve you. Old Town, Scottsdale, and Peoria, or visit macmediainc.com. And that's punched in the air left field, and that will be Berry making the grab for out number 1.
Yeah, again, just drop those hands just a little bit. You see that top hand be strong through the zone. Keep that top hand above the ball toe contact through.
Sarah Van Winkler will take the pitch for a strike, 0-1. She drew a walk first time up. 0-1 is bounced to Breezy Hayward. Easy play, 5-3, easy breezy.
Yeah, not so easy. She's pretty close there.
Yes, she is.
I mean, easy for Breezy, but, you know, I love that. I love to see that third baseman in there like that. Not afraid to play in there like that.
Adriana Cora will take a strike, 0-1. She'll call time.
Because she hit that ball hard.
Yes, she did.
She hit that ball hard. Just like she's on ready over there, and great reflexes. Loved playing third base.
Oh, 1, and that's punch foul, 0-2. 4-2, the Oro Valley Suncats with the lead. We're in the home third. Glad you guys could join us. Cora scored one of the 2 runs in the first inning for the Hotshots. And that is upstairs, 1-2.
Yeah, we need her to get on base right here.
One, 2, and that is slapped into left field, and
nice.
That is caught by the left fielder Berry for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. The first time we have seen that all day after 3 full. 4-2 Oro Valley. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament brought to you by Floodstream.
She had to go a little ways there. Nice play.
Maddie Judge will begin things in the visiting 4th inning. Judge against Flynn. And that's over the plate, strike 1.
Yeah, she needs that pitch right there on these lefties, that curveball coming in, and she needs to throw that rise ball a little bit more, I think.
Oh, 1 punched foul, 0-2.
These girls are doing a great job of keeping those hands back on those change-ups and trying to make something happen.
Two strikes on its way, and that is in the dirt, 1-2.
Especially with that left fielder out there playing. She's pretty deep on her. I know she's standing, but that little poke she had, you know, she's just trying to put that ball in there.
1-2, and that's bounced foul, and the count stays at 1-2. We see Skylar Williams behind the plate as Olivia Listordo started the game at catcher.
And that's it. She's slapping on that pitch before she's standing. So as an outfielder, I mean shortstops too, you really have to hone in on watching those feet. And once you see she's committing to slap, you've got to start creeping a little bit. Can't play at the same depth as we are when she's standing. Got to make an adjustment, read her swing, how to position ourselves and be moving all the time.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Flynn from the circle. Upstairs, and the count runs full.
Yeah, she really need her to have that change-up in this game against these hitters. I'm glad she's continuing to try to find it. Just at least to keep them off balance a little bit.
Payoff pitch. And it's bounced out to the shortstop. She snares it and throws down the first off the first baseman's glove. And the Suncats will have their leadoff batter aboard.
That kid can run. Goodness, she got down there in a hurry. It's fun to see. Shortstop tack that ball nicely.
Yes, she did.
She's got to get rid of it quicker. I think maybe she didn't have a great grip. I'm not sure. She was throwing on the run. She was flying down the line.
Logan Cole in the box now. Cole lays down a good bunt, and that's going to be fair. Third baseman will have to eat it. It stays in the hands of Kaylin Parsons, and it is first and second for the Suncats.
Yeah, she's got no chance on that with that speed. The only person that is capable of making that play possibly is if your catcher's feet are incredibly fast. And the catcher can bounce on that and get around it and make a play. That was a very nice place bunt.
Jade Berry, the batter. Berry shows bunt. The count goes to 1-0.
So that third baseman's got to hold her ground, and then she's got to watch those hands. As soon as she sees them break, she's got to get in there.
0-1 is high, 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're taking a little bit long on the signal. I think there's some miscommunication.
1-1, and bunt is foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Glad you could join us today, as this is day one of a 2-day tournament here in Payson, Arizona. Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball. Riley Flynn trying to work out of a mini jam. 1-2, 2-2.
Yeah, Hotshots really need to keep this under control right here against a team like this, or it's going to get out of hand real fast.
2-2. Up and away, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting on deck is Blaze Behringer.
Need to work ahead, start working ahead in the count, throw in the pitches that are working for you.
3-2. Swing, and that's hit in the air, left center field. That is going to be caught for the first out of the inning.
Like that one. Good
Big
job.
out for the Arizona Hotshots. They needed that.
Yeah, and our left fielder there's coming in hard on that. Good job. But yeah, those are, against a team like this, those are big outs.
Here's Blaze Behringer. 1 for 2 in this contest. She's got big things ahead. First pitch is up and away, 1-0. Behringer is headed to the SEC this fall.
Nice.
She is going to the University of Mississippi. The Ole Miss Rebels.
Good for her.
1-0 is pulled down the first baseline, stopped by the first baseman, and that will be safe all around. And just from the angle that we had, obviously there is the monitor, but we had the catcher, the umpire, everyone in our baseline, but the sacks are full.
Yeah, I think it just, she smoked that ball, and Riley did a good job of knocking it down. That ball gets by her, and it gets ugly fast. But she, again, on the corners, fielding it cleanly is nice, but I got to knock that ball down no matter what, and then try to stay with the play, which she did a good job of trying to do there. So let's see what this matchup is right here with Carly and Riley.
Carly Scoopin looks at a ball, 1-0.
So she's got to go right at her now. She's got no room for her. And I know Carly's glad for that.
1-0. And that's low, 2 balls and no strikes. And for viewers who have never seen Carly Scoopin, she is intimidating at the plate. She's going
She's
D1 for a reason.
On the mound, too.
Absolutely. 2-0, and it's 3-0. Once again, definitely I want to just say thanks to Floodstream. Just all of the angles there we see Riley Flynn. We've obviously had the close-ups of the batter. Just overall, just great camera work. 3-0, and that is a free pass issue to Scoopin. She's been up 3 times, and she's drawn 3 walks. Cole to third, Behringer to second. And the next batter is someone you really don't want to fool around with, and that's Breezy Hayward. She's intimidating in her own right. Sacks are full of Suncats.
I think he's directly going to the pitcher now with the calling pitches, bypassing the catcher.
First pitch is high, 1-0.
And Riley doesn't normally play for this team. She's picking up right now, so it might be some of the miscommunication on.
1-0 is hit past the first baseman into right field. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the second, and that will be a 2-run single for Breezy Hayward. And the Oro Valley Suncats have boosted their advantage. It's now a 7-2 lead.
Yeah, she hit that ball rocket. Stayed with that outside pitch, let that ball travel and get deep. Just took it where it was pitched, hit it for max power. She's a great hitter.
Emma Albadoba will be the batter. Another left-hander in this loaded Suncats lineup. 1 away here in the visiting 4th. Ball 1-0.
Remind me again, what year is Breezy?
She's got 1 more year, so she'll be a senior, 2021. And that pitch is hit past the diving second baseman into right field. Scoopin scores. It's 8-2. The Suncats with the advantage.
Yeah, these kids get going, and you gotta start passing out shin guards to the infielders. Like these kids can.
Angelina Kamen will be the batter.
Like to see Lena get a hold of one here. As much as I love Riley.
1 ball and no strikes.
Love Lena equally.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that's hit in the air center field. Van Wickler is going back, and she will make the grab for out number 2. Running it down. Very solid play by the center fielder.
Yeah, I got a good jump on that, ran that down quickly. That was a good job. Lena hit that hard. Just a little in the air.
Mm-hmm. Jade Espinosa at the plate. Flynn against Espinosa. 2 Suncats on the base paths. The toss. And that's ruled up 1-0.
This is one of those agonizing innings when you have 2 outs and it keeps going on and on.
Very true.
It's hard, tough to stay engaged as a player, but you have to.
And that's bounced out to the shortstop Bootstead. She will go to third, and Parsons is on the bag for the final out of the inning. There's another big inning for the Suncats as we move to the last of the 4th. 8-2, Oro Valley leads the Hotshots. You're watching the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream.
Pitcher.
It's a Floodstream call to the bullpen, brought to you by Floodstream. Live streaming of sports, conferences, and live events nationwide. Visit floodstream.com to learn more. The lefty Shelby Thompson is on for Oro Valley, and she will face Amaya Bootstedt. 1 ball and no strikes. For Shelby Thompson, she's headed off to the University of California, San Diego, the Toreros. 1-0 is fouled off, 1-1.
Nice cut there. Yeah, that's a beautiful school. Went last year and watched a camp, very well run camp there, and it's a beautiful campus, nice small college there, and good program. Can't beat living in San Diego.
True, very true. No, you're absolutely right. There's a 2-1. That's fouled over our heads. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Taking some good hacks up there. She's ready.
Maya Bootstead is 0 for 1. She flied to right field back in the first inning. 2-2 is a bouncing ball right back to Thompson. She throws on the first, and there is 1 away. And Kim, as you said, very, very windy up here.
Yeah, I haven't spent much time in Payson, so I'm not sure if this is usual weather, but sure does feel nice from where we're sitting.
Mm-hmm. Here's Jolie Benson, the batter, 0 for 1, popped up to first base in the first inning. She'll look at a strike, 0-1.
She probably wish she could take that one back and jump on that one.
And she's behind that, 0-2. And
Nice.
As we mentioned, University of San Diego, it's just great seeing these girls being able to go off and pursue their dreams. 0-2, and that's fouled off.
Yeah, and we have the run of the gamut out here today too, because the last game I was on, there was Little Saints have lots of players going to junior colleges next
schools?
year. Yeah, well, community colleges to start. So, it's nobody's too humble, too proud, I guess, to go that route as well. And it's certainly academically, it's a lot easier, I'll tell you that, to get those tough classes out of the way at a junior college versus a university, but lot easier on the pocketbook.
Here's the 1-2, and that is bounce foul, and the count stays at a ball and 2 strikes.
Because if you have a good coach and you have, keep your connections, doors can open for you. After 1 year of you just being there. That's how that happened to my daughter. She went 1 year and then she's at GCU. But go with the intent of, I'm gonna take heavy load, which is what you have to be able to do, at a bigger school, and get straight A's and post good statistics.
Riley Nielsen, the batter. 2 gone here in the home fourth. Boodstead bounced out 1-3, and Jolie Benson, she was called out on strikes. This is Thompson's first inning of work. And that's fouled off of the railing of the first base dugout. So Shelby Thompson quickly ahead, 2 strikes on the hitter. Nielsen started this game for the Hotshots. Oh, 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good take right there. Good discipline. These girls have been hitting that outside corner well.
And that's punch foul. The count stays at 1-2.
Yeah, but we don't have too many of those community college commits on this Oro Valley Suncats team.
No, it definitely
What do we got? We've got Embry Riddle. We're going to UC
1-2
San Diego.
is fouled off, and the inning is complete. 3 up, 3 down. We've played 4 full from Payson, Arizona. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. It's a Floodstream call to the bullpen, brought to you by Floodstream. First pitch is popped up, and that first baseman will make the catch, and I believe that is Listordo for the first out of the inning. Live streaming of sports conferences and live events nationwide. Visit floodstream.com to learn more. So Jordy Johnson pops out, and Haley Kuss is on to begin the top of the fifth inning, so one quick out. And this is Danae Smith in the batter's box. She looks at a ball, 1-0. Danae Smith, this is her first trip to the plate.
She's a 2021 pitcher first baseman.
Here's the 1-0, and that's lined into the glove of the third baseman for the second out of the inning. Two very quick outs by Haley Kuss. That's really all that, if you're a pitcher and you're getting essentially 2 pitches and 2 outs, you're in good shape.
Yeah, gotta love those quick innings.
And this will be Maddie Link stepping to the plate. First pitch, and that is fouled, 0-1. Link's first trip to the plate.
And Link's a 2021 as well, pitcher first baseman. Uncommitted.
Kuss and Williams getting themselves in sync. 0-1 is a strike, 0-2.
That's a good pitch right there for her to live right there. Down and away. Tailing down a little bit.
0-2, she's way out in front, strike 3, and the inning is over. Great
Nice.
inning for Haley Kuss. We move to the last of the fifth inning. 8-2, the Oro Valley Suncats with the lead. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. It's another Floodstream call to the bullpen, brought to you by Floodstream. First pitch to Riley Flynn is a strike, 0-1. Live streaming of sports conferences and live events nationwide. Visit floodstream.com to learn more. As that is a called strike, and the new hurler is Alyssa Tinnen. A couple of quick strikes to Riley Flynn. Swing, and that's lined into center field, base hit for Flynn. Leadoff batter aboard for the Hotshots, and that is always a good sign, as the next hitter will be Skylar Williams.
Yeah, she committed a little early on that pitch, but stayed with it with a strong top hand as she kind of drifted, but then she stayed real forceful through the ball. Get herself a knock up the middle. Very nice.
Skylar Williams is a strikeout victim back in the second inning. She looks at the first pitch as a ball, 1-0.
Got some great pictures we're seeing out of the Suncats here today.
1-0 is a strike, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's nasty. She's got a great spin, great movement on that curveball, and then that changeup is nasty.
1-1, fouled off, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
It's got a real quick rhythm too. Out there, just wants to get it done, likes to work fast. Got to watch that as a hitter.
Next pitch is punched into the glove of the shortstop, and the throw on the first is in time. There is the 6-3 double play.
Nice play right there.
And that is always a pitcher's best friend. Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball is brought to you by Mac Media, the largest Apple Premier sales and service provider in the Southwest. Proudly serving the Valley for 21 years, 2 locations to serve you, Old Town Scottsdale and Peoria, or visit macmediainc.com. Here's Kaylin Parsons. Singled in the second inning. Looks at a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, going back to that last play there, it's really beautiful to watch her not only attack the play, but you can tell she knows exactly what she's doing. And as a player, you need to be thinking ahead to that next play. Where am I going to get that double play?
One ball and 1 strike.
Which is second nature to these players, as you can see. And beautiful to watch, you know, but for our young players out there.
Next offering is upstairs.
So not only are these guys getting the opportunity to do what they love to do and be out here, it's nice to have something for our young viewers at home to watch and learn and grow, even in the midst of this time where they can't be on the diamond.
Absolutely. Took something off of that pitch.
Yeah, that is nasty. I want no part of that.
And that pitch is a strike.
Yeah, and then she comes right back in there into the hands like I love. She had that little nasty off-speed, whatever that was. It looked like a mix between a curveball and a changeup. And then she comes and busts right underneath the hands. Such awesome precision.
Very close pitch, and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Kaylin Parsons.
Yeah, that was a great pitch. All these umpires today not giving that low pitch in the zone.
The next pitch is punched away from us. The largest Apple Premier sales and service provider in the Southwest, Mac Media repairs broken iPhones, laptops, iMacs, and much more. Learn more at macmediainc.com. And that is ball 4, and Parsons is aboard.
Good at bat, way to battle through that and get out of there. This kid is a great pitcher. I like watching her throw.
And here's Olivia Listordo. And that first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Listordo popped up to first base in the second inning. And she'll look at another strike, 0-2. Listordo started the game at catcher, which is essentially a regular position, but she's also played first base not only in this game but in the previous one as well. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. There you get a look at Alyssa Tinnen. Tinnen's windup. And that is popped into the glove of the first baseman, and the inning is complete. Matter of fact, that is the ball game, as that's what the home plate umpire says. So it's a final. The Oro Valley Suncats defeat the Arizona Hotshots, the captain team, by a score of 8-2. I believe we will try to come back with an interview, but in the meantime, we'll take a quick break. This is the Northern Arizona Elite Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, brought to you by Floodstream. Alrighty, welcome back to Payson, Arizona, where the Oro Valley Suncats, they defeated the Arizona Hotshots by a score of 8-2. This has been a production of the Floodstream.com network.